Sorry, and my phone might die on me, so I'm
Yeah,
just trying to find a charger in the hotel I'm at right now.
no worries.
Okay.
I'm gonna record it anyway, starting now.
Okay.
So if we do, you can watch it. So Angel and I have about 50 discount coaches who just want discounts on their Shakeology, right? They don't coach at all, but they're technically coaches. We have hobby coaches. There's a couple in our group who they sign up one or two friends a month and put them in the group and take the commission, but they don't want to run their own groups yet, which is totally fine. And then there's business builders who kind of start off. You can always start off like a hobby coach and try it, and then it's like, no, you know what? I think I'm ready to run my own group. And just remember, when you run your own group, we give you absolutely everything. We teach in the training you're about to get. It teaches you how to set up your Facebook page. It teaches you how to run a group. You get every script like day one. You copy and paste. This is what you post in the morning. This is what you post in the afternoon. This is what you post in the evening. You don't have to recreate any of that stuff that we write. Like, I think some of you have seen the shift shop stuff. I take that, put it in a file for every other coach to do exactly the same thing. Okay? So it might seem like a lot, but you're not having to recreate the wheel whatsoever, which is great. So you kind of have to decide what you want to do just for your own, and for ours to see how much support you're going to need from us. Writing out your why, that's a big one. And I'm going to talk about that a little bit in Shift Shop tomorrow because Chris Downing's really big on that as far as like your deep reason and not just, oh, I want to lose some weight and get healthy, or, oh, I want to make some extra money. It's like you got to dig a little deeper, and we use that why as part of, I always want to say your coming out kind of post, but there's two posts that we kind of use to attract people. Your first one's kind of like what we call a soft why or a soft invite, where it's like, hey, you know what? And Alexandra's been doing this kind of like, hey, you know what? I've been doing this program and man, do I feel good. It's, I've lost a bit of weight. I've got a ton of energy. If you want more information, just let me know and I'll fill you in, right? That's like a soft why. Then about a week after that is I'm looking for 5 people. I am doing this because I want to share it with the world kind of, right? Mm-hmm. We even give you examples like that of other coaches that were really good that you can kind of mimic. But that's kind of your why, and it changes. I did a video why, I think, my very first time. But it changes. I mean, it can be for you, then it can be for your kids, then it can be for your spouse, whatever. It'll change. So you kind of have to figure out what your why is, and that's something you should kind of start working on. Welcome email. I will send that to all of you. The W8 Ben form, I'll make sure you have a copy of it. All that is the US needs it because once you make over $600, they need to issue you a T4, or CRA will issue you a T4. That's all the W8 Ben is. And there's some other forms in that, like you have to fill out your banking info. So they pay us every Thursday. So today was payday. They pay you every week in Canadian dollars. Unfortunately, the exchange isn't as high as I would like it to be, but that's okay. Any questions so far?
I just had questions on that W8BEN form.
Yeah.
There's just like a couple of things, like I'm almost done completing it, but then there was like the foreign tax identifying number. Like I don't have one of, no?
No, what I'll do.
That's not something I fill out. And then like the whole part 2 section.
Yeah, I will, in the group little chat we're going to create,
okay.
I will give you a completed one so that all you have to change is your personal info and you leave everything else the same.
Okay.
Okay.
Cool.
Make it easy.
Awesome.
Emerald ASAP. So, oh, cool. Kids' toys. So, everything we do is like genealogy based. It's called a binary system. So, you have you at the top. Oh, this is too big. You have you at the top. I wonder if I can draw on here. Yeah, let's do this really fast. So, can you see that circle?
Yeah.
Okay. So that's you. when you sign up coaches, not customers, they can be discount coaches. On day one, my brother said, sign up dad and sign up your wife. And I was like, oh, okay, why? He says, because then you're an emerald. And so I was like, okay. Luckily, I have a supportive family. So I put one on my left side and I put one on my right side. Okay? That's how you become an emerald. Okay? Is a coach on your left, a coach on your right. They can be active coaches, they can be discount coaches. The reason you do this, and if possible, it doesn't work for everybody depending on their situation, but in a perfect world, you would put somebody that you know. I was going to try and find a different color. Somebody that you know on the one side that you can control. And it's a long explanation, but the reason I signed up Angel even before she started working the business is because what happens is over 2 years, we have all these people that start signing up down here, right? On our one side, we have 300 people deep on this side, okay? On this side is the one that I have to do. There might be 100 people on this side. So what happens is all these people here on this side, which is what's called your strong side, don't worry about it. We'll get into detail on this. You can only place people on your left or your right side. All the volume that they create by selling challenge packs flows all the way up. So it comes all the way up to the top. If I didn't sign up Angel at the beginning, if I waited, she'd be way down here at the bottom. And all the volume that these people would have sold, right, she'd be missing out on it. Now that's going under the assumption that you're going to be doing this for a long time and you're going to be successful. But that's what most of the top coaches have done from the beginning, is they've signed up a spouse or a family member, or if that's financially possible, it's not always possible, or socially possible, and sign them up right away on what's called their weak side. And I'll explain that later, but that's generally, if you can, what happens if you really want to, right now, if you're in the, no, you know what, I want to make a run at this. To me, it's a business expense. Sean, you know how much money you've sunk into your business, right? Businesses. And for me, $117 for a bag of Shakeology was like the smallest business investment we've ever made. And in the past 2 years, because Angel is there, we've probably made an extra, $30,000 because of that move. So again, if it's possible, awesome. If not, it's not a requirement. It's just, if possible, that's always a great thing to do. It doesn't have to be a family member. It can be friends. It could be anybody. But we generally, I think, Sean, you were a discount coach for a long time, right?
Yeah, I was actually on there. I have like a whole bunch of people on the right side already.
Yeah, but that's fantastic. So anybody below you, that you have a whole bunch of so if this is Sean, yeah, in my wallet there. Doesn't matter. So if this is Sean, no. If this is Sean, how do I draw? Sorry. I don't think I can draw anymore. Oh, there we go. If this is Sean here, right, this blue spot, I've been putting people down here. Everybody's been putting people down here. He has a ton of volume there, but now it's up to Sean to build this side coming down here, right? And that's his weak leg. Because to capitalize on all that volume, you also need volume on your other leg. It has to be balanced. Okay?
I think I saw about 15 people below me already.
Yeah, that's crazy. So 2 ways to make money. There's, you sell a challenge pack, you get commission. So for every challenge pack you sell, you make $40, $50. Or there's what's called the cycle bonuses, which is based on your volume. Okay? So basically for Sean, for every challenge pack on his left that's sold and every 2 challenge packs on his right that's sold, he makes an additional $18 on whatever he's done. Has nothing to do with what he's done. So for Angel and I now, because we have so many people on each side, we make 10 times more by what our coaches do than what we actually sell. And that's going to go on for perpetuity. And once the UK opens, another 60 million people, it's nuts. Like the potential is nuts. So that was sort of semi-confusing, but I needed to kind of explain it a bit. If you get it, great. If you don't worry about it. Success Club 5. Every time you sell a challenge pack, you get 2 Success Club points. There's free gifts you get for that. There's t-shirts, there's promotions, there's all sorts of things, but it's like a standard that you try and hit each month. Is you want to hit SC5, which is basically 3 challenge packs. If you can, there's no requirement, nothing. It's more of like a goal and a target for people.
Is that a month or just total?
Yeah, a month.
Okay.
A month. But I mean, in Angel's best month, she sold 35 challenge packs.
Oh my gosh.
I know, in 1 month. Now, in all honesty, we're anywhere from 5 to 10, right? But we also spend a lot of money in marketing now on Facebook.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so we didn't at the beginning, but as we grew, I'm a business person. I've always known that marketing is part of my budget, right? Especially on social media, you're not renting a space. So to me, marketing, I always put a portion of whatever we made back into marketing. For the past 2 years, I've been buying likes on our business page in the UK. It was a gamble, but it's paid off now because we have 20,000 followers in the UK. But I gambled on that 2 years ago. And we've been spending, I don't know, $200 a month for the past 2 years for that. But it's going to pay off now, right? But that was a portion of our income. We put aside 20% of what we're making, and we're using it as an advertising fund. It's a business expense. Sean, have you ever advertised for the Ice Cream Lab?
I'm spending $30 a day on Ice Cream Lab Facebook.
Yeah. So that's
500.
yeah. So it's part of business. If you have it, great. If you don't, I'll teach you some ways to do it for free on Instagram and Facebook. You don't have to spend it. I have 2 kids. I work full time, same as a lot of you guys. I don't have the time, so I throw some money at advertising. But there are some smart ways to do it that are free. Okay? So don't panic. If you got to go, Alex, no worries. I know you're probably...
Yeah. Well, you know what I was going to try to do? I was going to try to go. They have standalone computers here, so I was going to try to get onto Zoom on a computer.
If you do, great. Yeah, if you can, awesome. If not, I'm going to record it and you can watch it later. Totally up to you.
Okay, sorry about that. Or if not, I can drive home right now and I'll be back on the phone in like 15 minutes.
No. Do your thing. We're going to be done in 15. It's our anniversary night. I want to...
Okay, well, yeah. What are you doing? Doing a call with us then?
Yeah, I want to go hang out with my wife.
Okay, awesome. I'll watch the recorded video.
You betcha.
Okay, awesome. Thanks so much.
No worries. Thanks, Alex.
Bye.
Crush It Fitness, new coach training. We're going to put you in that group. Follow through at your leisure when you can. Okay. First PD book. One of the 4 vital behaviors with Beachbody is personal development. I thought it was stupid when I started. I honestly did. I'm like, that's a girl fluffy thing to do. That's like, what am I going to, you're going to make me read The Secret? It's like, please, I don't need that. I love it now. Like, I found my thing. It's not necessarily let's join hands and sing Kumbaya stuff, but it's more business, personal development related. So I've got a couple for you. Abby, if you've ever heard of, what's it called? Something, I'm a Badass. I'll send you a couple recommendations that you can look at. But Sean, you know what? I know you don't have a ton of time. I do all mine on audiobook.
Well, Mike, you got me to read that book to begin with. I hadn't read a book in like 20 years. So I've read 30 books since then. I have read them. I bought Audible and I'm I am in my car 10 hours a week.
Mm-hmm.
I've knocked off 30 books in the last 4 months.
Isn't that great?
Yeah.
Either that, or if you don't want to spend any money, I'll give you like my top 3 podcasts, and those are totally free, and they're amazing. I especially if you drive a lot. So think about it. Obviously, Sean, you've read some. Abby, I don't know what you're gonna be into, but
I'll pretty much read anything. I'm
Yeah?
really bad at buying books. That's like half my income most of the time. So anything new is always appreciated.
Cool. So I'll hook you up. Where are you living right now?
I'm in Burlington.
You are?
Hmm?
Okay.
For the next 4 weeks.
Can you text me your address after, and I'll drop off your markers?
Sweet. Absolutely.
I think, did you win anything else? Was it markers and maybe some packets?
I think it was markers and packets. I'll double check.
Okay. Do you remember who won the other prize? I can't remember.
Yeah.
Was it Gloria
It might have been.
Moulton? I'm horrible at that, and I hate going to the post office, so I end up forgetting.
Check.
So set up Facebook like page. So I'm going to also send you guys the 3 social media makeover videos. Sean, you'll find these interesting from a business perspective. You're probably doing, 80% of it, but there's some other tips in there that will help. As of today now, you can, on your business page, you can actually set up video as your banner. It used to be just a static photo, but now it's, it's pretty cool. You can actually do a video. First accountability.
My business page, but it keeps crashing.
Really?
Yeah, it won't load the video I'm trying to upload.
As a banner image?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I tried to look at someone's today too, and I actually couldn't see it.
Yeah, I tried too, and it was freezing like halfway through or something odd.
As your profile picture or the actual banner?
I think it was the banner. It was one of the ladies in the group chat.
Oh yeah, Sarah, when she mentioned
that.
Or Rachel did, yeah.
Yeah, Rachel did it, and I couldn't. But I was on my phone, so I'm wondering if you can only see it on an actual computer.
Maybe. Man, this sucker's clogging too.
And it was Gloria Sutton, Mike.
It was Gloria. How did you remember that?
I just checked Facebook. I don't remember that.
How'd you find it?
It's on my page, so I don't have that many posts yet because I never posted before about a week ago. So
I'll remember it. First accountability group. That's something that we'll talk about individually when you're ready, when you think you want to do it. And then what we do is we basically reverse engineer, like, okay, I want to do it a month from now. Okay, well then we'll plan out your kind of a marketing strategy of, okay, well, let's do a soft invite here, a strong invite here, but we'll do that individually with each other when you're ready. I don't know. I won't put you on the spot, but you might be ready next month. You might not be, you might want to, play it out for a couple months. So I know, Abby, you're kind of back and forth. So I'm not even going to ask you. We'll do that privately. Team calls to me are the most important thing, especially with our team, not every other team. Smartass Fitness is a lot of pump you up kind of motivational stuff. I don't need that personally. I'm all in. I'm motivated. I work my ass off. I love learning how to do things to make my business better. That's what I like. And I find our team calls are like that. So they're every Thursday, other than this week, at 9:00 Eastern time. And if you can make it, they're fantastic. So, sorry, I thought someone was going to say something. So if you can make them, great. They're always recorded, but I find I never watch recorded ones. But if you can make them, they're good. Questions? I'm trying to think of other stuff really to tell you guys. Couple things. If you have liked other coaches' pages, and if you're not sure how to do it, I'll show you how to go see who you followed or who you've liked. Unlike them, because that's how Facebook works. When I target the UK, let's say, Abby, you lived in the UK, I target people who've liked my page and all their friends. So what that means is if Abby, you've liked Fitzpatrick Family Fitness, when I run an ad, all your friends are going to see that. You don't want your friends to sign up with me, right? Right. So that's how most people run ads. If you are fanning by like being a fan of other coaches' pages, I would stop liking and commenting on their posts, because then their posts also show up on your friends' pages.
Right.
If it's within our team, it's usually okay. Angel and I would love for, we're gonna have to figure something out, because Sean, is Yvonne still signed up as a discount coach?
I think she's on hold.
Yeah, we're gonna have to see about how we can, because you can't move coaches.
Okay.
But we got to figure out a way to get her under you now.
Okay.
And out of us, because it doesn't make any sense. So for us, if I see somebody that's Abby's friend and is interested in me, I'm going to say, oh, hey, I don't know if you noticed, but Abby's coaching now. You should probably contact her. Or the same with Sean. Other coaches are not going to do that. They're just going to take that person, right? So you just have to be cautious of whose stuff you're liking and commenting on, because then Facebook thinks that it's important and thinks that you and your friends will want to see it. So they then show Sarah Davidson's "Come Join My Challenge" group invite to all your friends. And if they don't know you're coaching yet, you might, lose people that way. So just be cautious of that. That's just little marketing tactics with Facebook. Any other questions? I'm sure you guys have a gazillion, but probably none right now.
Of course, yeah, none right now.
Yeah, just my biggest tip is just share your life, like what you do, whether it's the goods or the bads, but try and keep it positive. I'll send you the 3 social media makeover videos. And what I did was I had one video screen open, like one window open of what to do. And then I had my actual Facebook page open beside it. And when it says do this, I'd hit pause. Then I'd go over and actually do it on my page. And then I'd press play and it says, okay, and then do this. And then I'd hit pause and I went over and did it on my page. That way I don't miss anything. So
yeah,
that's what I would do. And then just slowly start. And then we can talk. Like, Abby, if you want to do a back to school, I don't know if it's going to be too much for you to do while you're at school or work.
Oh, I'm not going back to school. I'm trying to find a job, which is worse than going back to school now that I realize it. But we'll see.
That's why I never left school. I did school for like 8 years.
Yeah.
I loved it.
I should have gone back. Oh, well.
But this is something you can kind of slowly work on in the part-time. So if you want to do one in a month from now, we can work on that. If you want to do one for September, whatever, if you guys want, if you just want to stay as a hobby coach, that's totally cool.
Yeah, I definitely want to do September because I think I'm going to end up waiting to do Shift Shop until then.
Yeah.
Because I want to do the whole meal plan and everything.
Cool.
Except I have 3.5 weeks left of mom's cooking, and I'm not missing that. So
yeah.
I think I will at least hold off on Shift Shop. But
yeah, and then just make sure you take before and afters now.
Yeah.
I wish I'd taken pictures before. Well, I did take pictures. I made fun of them, but I didn't take it seriously because I didn't think I was going to lose 25 pounds in 3 months. If I'd known, I was like, So yeah, I mean, that's a quick get started right call. I think you guys you see what we do. It's more the technical stuff of going through who has liked my page that I don't really know. I have a copy and paste script that says, hey, John, thanks for liking my page. Not sure if you're into fitness and health as well, but I totally appreciate it. Shows that what we're doing means something to somebody, something like that. And I just send the person a PM, right? Something simple just to reach out. And then you start that conversation and then your stuff starts showing up on their page more often. Or same with Instagram. is you're supposed to like 5 comments. What is it? Like or comment on 3 of them and follow 1 person a day. Something like that on Instagram.
Yeah.
And that's a way to naturally grow your following, or reach out to somebody and just send them a DM on Instagram going, oh my God, I love that. That's fantastic. You know, it's so cool to see other people who are so into fitness or something like that, or so into cooking or healthy eating or whatever it is, knitting, whatever your thing is, it's a way to connect with people. And that's the stuff that separates the people who just post and don't reach out and don't grow, and those people who continue to grow their businesses because they get out there and they connect with people. So that's that.
Perfect.
All good. Don't forget to text me your address,
Yes.
because I'm working in Hamilton and Brantford tomorrow. I can probably swing by,
Oh, sure.
throw it on your porch.
All right. Beware of the dog, but other than that, you're good.
I'll throw it from the car.
Yeah, she's not outside, but she's
Oh.
she's a howler, so you'll hear her.
You got a beagle?
Australian Shepherd Husky mix.
Oh wow. Doesn't shed at all.
Oh yeah, no, we don't have to vacuum twice a day, every day.
How's the lab, Sean?
Busy.
Better be in the summer, right?
Exactly.
Mhm.
Yeah. Cool.
Yeah.
No questions?
Lots, just not now.
Yeah, agreed.
You know what? I'll start a chat now, and
Perfect.
I'll put all the information in it that I think's relevant, and then just ask questions within the group or ask the big group. They love helping people. It's awesome.
Mhm.
They love helping people. It's fantastic.
Yeah.
Right?
Perfect.
Cool.
Thanks for taking the time out of your anniversary, Mike.
No
Exactly.
worries. Have a good night, you guys.
Same
Yeah.
with you.
Okay, bye.
Bye.